It's David from Mr. 2%, and in this lesson I'm going to show you how to use the S3Fox Organizer, great tool for copying files from your file system to an Amazon S3 account. You can create both buckets and folders from the same location. They're created here, and we have here an example of a bucket. A bucket differs from a folder in that it's more like a drive. And so this particular drive is images.yourdomain, and we can use this in the future for a content delivery network, a CDN, using Amazon CloudFront. And so all images that are related to a bucket, as they call it, or in this case a website, can all go into this bucket. You can also, once you're inside the bucket, click this button again to create a folder. When you do so, you'll be given a dialog box where you can enter in the name of the folder, and it gives you instructions of what you can and can't have in there. And so the folder that we created here was photos, and it was within images.yourdomain. If we click on that, we get a clearer images.yourdomain and photos. You can click the browse button, in this case drive C, to look at files on your computer. And over on the right, and we'll zoom in, you can see the bucket, images.yourdomain, and the folder, photos, and you can go up if you need to by clicking this button. This dialog comes up after you click the browse button, where you can select a folder to browse from. When you've found the desired folder, click select folder. And finally, you can now select the files you want. In this example, 5 files have been selected on the left using the shift key. Click the right arrow and that transfers files that way. Obviously clicking the left arrow would take files from your Amazon S3 bucket and bring them down to your computer. You can also just select them and drag them with the mouse. Finally, you see the files over on the right, they're in the bucket. You can also see the status of how they went. They were all marked off completed. If after that you just want to view that file from Amazon in a browser, you can go to console.amazon or .aws.amazon.com. You can fill in your email address, and I am a returning user, so fill in your password here. Amazon AWS, which stands for Amazon Web Services, has essentially a bunch of tabs which are all the different services. The only one we're interested in is the S3 drive, and when you click on it you'll see your buckets. You can navigate through this like you would any file explorer, get to the file you want and click open. You will receive untrusted exceptions. They're nothing to worry about. Just click I understand the risks. Add the exception for the Amazon URL that you're accessing, and you can see the final result of, in this case, the image that we uploaded to Amazon.